What if everything you thought six-figure success looked like, grind, long hours, back-to-back calls, wasn't just wrong, but it was the very thing that's keeping you stuck? Everyone is chasing freedom, but a few people ever catch it. Why? Because they're following a business model that is built for hustle and not peace. Let me show you what real freedom actually look like and how you can have both income and time. See, you're working harder than ever, but feeling like you're trapped in a business that won't make you breathe. You traded a 9 to 5 for a 24/7. You're doing all the right things: content, coaching calls, launching, but the money still feel inconsistent. And even when the income does show up, there's no peace to enjoy it. That's not freedom. That's functional burnout. The truth, you don't need more hours. You need a new framework, one that makes you show up, serve, and scale without selling your soul. Because real success isn't just about making money. It's about building a life and business that make you keep it and enjoy it and breathe. Research from Forbes show that most women reach their plateau financially not because of lack of drive, but because of unsustainable business model. They're told to hustle harder instead of systemizing smarter. Let my client Tanya, she was doing everything under the sun manually, running back-to-back calls and still struggling to cross the 10K mark. But after we worked together to structure her business to start selling online versus selling in person using my CPR method, and building her business, selling one to many, which positioned her by creating masterclasses and challenges that position her as an authority, she started seeing profit in her business. Even went from $100 week to $1,000 weeks, and even taking calls while she was on by the pool deck, right? Literally. It was shocking to her to be able to play in pool and see a sale come in. She was able to send emails and see that email set up in system rather than doing it manually. She was no longer chasing sales. I know what it's like working late at night, running on fumes, until I realized I didn't start this business to work harder. I started this business to work harder. That's when I realized how to restructure my business to use my voice as a signature challenge and product suite that worked even when I wasn't working. I'm going to share with you my freedom framework. So this is where I say to you, grab your Diva notebook and your diamond pen, and let's talk about what the freedom framework look like. Number one, you have to know how to build trust. No cold DM. I just use my voice to attract my right client by speaking their pain and position myself as the only choice. Keyword. Write down only in capital letters. The only choice. Number two, using a challenge to convert them. I said this on my last podcast. You make sure you go back and listen. When you're speaking, it's great, but it's not just about inspiring. Your voice is not just to inspire, it's also to monetize. And the way to monetize is to have a way to lead them somewhere. And in this case, a micro challenge is to convert your sales. Every month or even a quarter, I would host a live challenge that builds urgency and belief and move them into a sale. And when I have that challenge, it positioned me as an authority and positioned me as the only choice because it positioned to them that I know what I'm talking to them. And it gave me exposure to the offer and it showed them how the offer works. Number three, Scale with system. I don't understand how people function without a system. I was at an event the other day and the lady said to me, listen, I just got an email from you. Then I got a text. Then I heard that you got a book. Shameless plug. My new book is out, The Challenge Code. Make sure you get it. But the idea here is all of this is happening because of system. I am on top of her mind because of system. So make sure you scale with system. So behind the scenes, I have automation systems set up so I don't always have to be present that allow me to sell and be present as in one to many. This is what freedom look like. Waking up to Stripe notification, having Fridays off, being present for my family and baby, enjoying Netflix, and knowing that my business is growing. No, I know I talk about my challenge system because it works. And I want to see you using it as well. So, listen, in my show notes right now, the challenge code is my new book. And so I want you to click on the link, thechallengecode.com, and I will show you how to use your voice to lead a challenge and use consistent revenue without the burnout. It's about a decision, and it starts with a challenge code. So that's how you run a six-figure business without the burnout. Using your voice, using a challenge, and using your authority through a system. Don't tell anybody I tell you. Listen, until next time, it's your girl, Sherri Somerville, and we'll talk soon.